it is Laura and today I'm back with a new video. Today I'm bringing you a room tour, so I'm basically going to show you what's in my room and what it looks like and all of this. So this is what you see right when you enter my room, like the view you have, having the door right behind you. So like when I enter, this is my view. And I'm going to start showing you from the left all the way to the right until we go back to that door. So let's begin. The first thing you see behind the door is the mirror. It's like a long mirror, just like a whole body mirror. And I decided to put it behind the door because I found that it helped me like save space in my room. My room is pretty big, but I still have like a lot of things in it. So I thought that if I put the mirror like elsewhere, it wouldn't look as good and it would look a lot fuller. I usually keep that door closed and that door open, so that's fine. Like I can always look at myself in the mirror whenever I want to. So if when we enter, we turn to the left, the first thing we have is this little corner right here. I just have three things. It's just that for like dirty clothes, and then this mirror which I want to hang somewhere up there in the wall, but I haven't yet because I'm lazy and I haven't asked anybody for help yet. And then I have the heater, which we have one in every room because it can get quite cold here in winter, so I just have mine right there. And that's it for this corner. And then if we go right here, we have this like kind of just frame with some pictures in it. I decided to put some pictures of my friends, of myself and all of that right there in black and white because I found that it would look a lot better with the theme. In my room I try to keep like a nice theme. I mostly went for white, beige, pink. Those are like the three main colors that I went for. There are obviously some things which aren't those colors, but I still wanted to kind of keep to the theme, so that's why I didn't put that much color there. And then right under the frames I have these stairs which go up to my bed. That's where I sleep every night, but I'm gonna show you that later at the end of the video because I find it easier just for me to move up and down later. But yeah, I have these stairs and then I have kind of my chill out area right there. We find this thing which is just to hold my bed in place so I don't fall at night. And I decided to put all these little mirrors right here. They're kind of like vintage. I usually don't like this kind of things, but they gave a vibe which I really liked. And so I decided to keep that there. And then I also have these fairy lights, but some of them are missing because my cat just starts always playing with them. And some of them have fallen out. But yeah, they go all the way up my bed. Yeah, that's just how they look. And then we have my little chill out place, one of my favorite areas in my room, which I really love because I find it so cozy, and I really took like a lot of time and effort to put it together just the way I wanted it to. The first important thing that you see when you look at this part is the frames. I have three big frames and very colorful, and they really contrast with the vibe I told you about earlier. Like I wanted to keep the colors just like very down, very similar colors and stuff like that, and this just like disrupt with that. They really look very colorful, very playful, very young, and I wanted it to look that way. I don't know, I like to have my area be cozy but at the same time have some art details and some like, I don't know, yeah, just some art and like painting details, so I like that. And they're from a Saudi artist. I will leave her Instagram on the screen right now. All of them, like all the three of them, are from her, and I really love her paintings. I wish I could have more. Down here we have just a place to chill, a place to like sit. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this is like where I film a lot of my videos. It's just very cozy. Sometimes I nap here as well. I don't know, it's just a good place to stay. Like since my bed is up there, whenever I want to chill in my room or whenever I want to just sit down or sleep or whatever, then I'll come here because it's easier. As I said, I like to keep the vibe beige and everything with some white, some black, and some pink. I really love this one. It's like all fluffy and hairy, so I really like that. And I don't know if you have noticed this, but right here I have like this little bag. It looks kind of like country. It gives me country vibes, but this is what it looks like. And I just have my cozy blanket in there in case I get cold and everything. So yeah, and that's always just here. I feel like that's just another little detail which adds to the whole like perfectly thought of area, and just it shows that it took like a lot of care into every detail. And then as you can see right here where I am standing, it's just a little white rag. I find it very cute. It adds like even more coziness and more cuteness, like animal fur, but it isn't. It's fake animal fur. And then right here we have this little lamp. I don't want that to stay there for so long. It's just that we didn't really have another lamp which I wanted to put there at the moment, so that's what it is. I have this little sign which says Namaste on it, and I bought it in Nepal. Alright guys, I'm sorry if the light comes and goes, but I'm filming with natural light from my window as I always do, so it might like change. But anyways, right here when we're reaching the wall opposite to the door, we have this dream catcher which I bought in Nepal, and it just brings me so many good and beautiful memories. Like when I saw it there, I thought like I have to buy it because I really like dream catchers. And then right here I have this painting which I painted myself a couple of years ago, like probably 6 or 7 years ago, and I don't know, I liked it. I don't dislike it, so that's why I put it there. I'm gonna have to just do some vlog style for that part. I have that little thing which says, "Dear Santa, is it too late to be good?" And I bought that in Saudi Arabia, and it is made from like house parts from a hurricane in like California, I think. I don't know where it was, just a hurricane in the US. And I have it on all year, not just for Christmas, just like all year. Alright, now the light is gonna be horrible because it's just coming from behind me. But when we leave the dream catcher and everything to this side, I have my window right behind me. It's usually always open even if it's cold or anything, but I really love to study with natural light and natural sounds and just fresh air in my head. And right up from the window I have that little sign, and I like what it says, and that's why I put it so high up, because it's just very close to where I sleep at night, so that's why I decided to put it there. Then right here we have all my study space. So right here I just have a pile of everything from school, like notebooks and things like that, my diary, some pencil cases, and just things like that to study. Then I have my lamp. This kind of lamp, you can find it like easily in IKEA and everything like that. I think this one is from IKEA. And then right here I have this cute little lamp. And if you have seen my study with me videos, then you probably know how it works. Right now it's empty, I have to put some water into it. But if you fill it and then you just press, it gives out some color and some smell, so you can concentrate better in your room, and it's just very pretty, it changes colors. Then if we continue going, we have my little chair. This one is black. It does not match with anything in my room, but honestly it is so comfortable. Here I have my laptop and a laptop stand. When I bought the laptop stand, I thought it was higher, because there are some laptop stands which, when you have them, it helps you keep your bag just straight and not curved. I thought that's how that one worked, but it didn't. It's just like a tiny little one, so that's not what I wanted it for, but it still looks nice. And then I just have some pencil case holders and some candles, a little ballerina which is missing a finger, and just some more school stuff. This is for technical drawing, that's why it's so big. So right here, if you see this colorful pattern, it's all my books. I literally have so many more going up there. But I need to buy another shelf like this one to put it somewhere there or here, I don't know, just somewhere, because I literally have too many books that I just cannot keep in one shelf. You will see, because this is not all. I literally have more books inside my wardrobe. And as for the table, I haven't really said anything, but the table is kind of beige, and then it has some drawers right here which are all white. It's like a rack of drawers, and it's all white. So this is my wardrobe. It's all white and transparent, and I bought it from IKEA a couple of years ago. Not a couple, like 7 years ago or 6 years ago or so. I love this wardrobe. It's very big and nice, and I don't know, I really like it. And yeah, it takes up a lot of space in my room, but you know, I really needed a wardrobe, and here I can keep everything together. If we open this part first, we basically have all the clothes that I use most days right here. It looks very unorganized, but it's kind of organized for how I usually have it. Then up here I have some more books, and up there where you cannot see it is my storage. Just on the upper part of the whole wardrobe I have storage, like really just stuff thrown in there. And down here I have just some more drawers. So here I have, for example, all my shirts organized. They're organized by the Marie Kondo method, which really helped me to keep my stuff together and not like just all over the place. But I only kept it this way in the shirts. The rest of them didn't work. Alright, and now in this middle part, which is tinier, I have, right here, I have all my bags organized. I just put them next to each other. I don't have that many, so they're kind of organized. And then right here I have all my makeup. I put it at hand's reach, so it's easy for me to just take it and do my makeup in that mirror. My perfumes, beauty blenders, some sunglasses, and just my jewelry, my watches and everything. And then down here I have my hoodies and my comfy clothes, which is just like I rolled them up because I tried to keep them Marie Kondo way, but it did not work, so that's why now they're all rolled up. And then down here I have beach bags and stuff like that, MacBook cases and all of that, and then some more comfy clothes. So last but not least, I have this part of my drawer Right here, I have a mix of clothes. Here it's all my coats and everything like warm for winter. And here it's more like summery stuff and all of that, as you can see. Pools or my jumpers, whatever you want to call them. Then some more t-shirts. Here you might think this looks kind of crappy, like this looks just like they're shoe boxes, so they look kind of crappy. That's what you might think. But I thought that it was a good way to recycle and just use them. Like I also have these things folded in the Marie Kondo method. And for the Marie Kondo method, you need something like either a box or a drawer or something like that. So I thought it was a good way to not throw it, not create more waste, and just recycle and use these for this. So that's right. And then down here, I hope you can see it kind of well, I have all my shoes. I have like a shoe rack right here which has 3 shelves, and then all my boots, which are all black and like burgundy, are just here. These are the shoes I use the most, and then these I also use. Those ones I use least. And now if we look back from this angle, I have my bed up there, so we're gonna go up and I'm gonna show you what's in there. So come on. This is what we see. This is what my room up here looks like, what my bed area looks like. And as you can see, it's all white. I really loved to keep this white, and I don't know if it's because of the color, like white, or because of the material they're made of, but these are the comfiest sheets I have ever had. And as you can see, this is like just a minimal space. As I said before, I have that sign right there, and I have the lamp for the room right here, very close to my bed but not on it. Alright guys, so this is what my bed looks when I'm in it, and I can literally touch the ceiling. And yeah, I just have this cozy little area. It's not too big but also not too small, perfect for sleeping. Then I have this lamp right here, which is very nice for just whenever I want to read or before I go to bed or whatever. And I put it pointing upwards, not because of style or anything, but because it gives up too much light for when you're sleeping. And then I can also turn off the general light from here. And then the last thing I have is this little thing hanging right from the side of my bed. And what is this? I bought this in IKEA, and it is basically just like some place to put the things. Since I don't have a nightstand, then I had to put my things somewhere, and I don't want to put them here because they take up a lot of space. So I decided to hang this on the outside of my bed, and I can easily reach the things I need at night. So basically I have the book I'm reading right now, which is this one, which is called Brief Answers to the Big Questions by Stephen Hawking, and I really recommend it. It's so far so good. I haven't read a lot, but it's so interesting. And I have some chocolate. Oh my gosh, I did not know about this. So guys, I'm gonna say goodbye from here. This was all for my room and my room tour. So I really hope you liked it and understood a little bit more about me, what I like in my style and everything. As you can see, it's very simple, but I like to have some little things which add some very nice details and style. And yeah, so this was it for today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to see more of my videos, and bye bye. I'll see you soon.